It can hold over 82,000 fans, and every one of those seats is filled for this one, as our coverage of the NFL brings us to MetLife Stadium. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Houston Texans and the New York Giants. Joey Sly is going to have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. The Giants using their first time out. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
All right.
Stroud in the air to start us off. Has a man downfield. It's Collins. Stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
18.
First down throw by Stroud. Pressure coming, and they take him down. And they're going to be forced to regroup a bit and a second down.
Oftentimes, these early exchanges are just a feeling-out process for rushers and blockers. But they can also set the tone for the battles the rest of the game, and that defender, you know, with an early win, he's feeling really good about himself.
An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people, if you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Pitch dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down. The Texans set to punt. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. Finds a seam down the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for a New York first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips, cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
On play action with Dart. Like a good target, Brock. Neighbors is there. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's going to have this one down to the 20. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. And he's got it, it's in close. And he's out just before he can hit the end zone, but what a nice 1st and goal here from the 2.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things, separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks, that's the trust, and then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Giants start the game off right with a 6-0 lead. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ball game.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you can go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
All set for the kickoff. Slot with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. And he's going to gain about 3 yards as they bring him down.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You can stick to the ground, you can throw beyond the sticks, really create some indecision now defensively. All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Well secured by Jaden Higgins. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
1st and 10, around to Mixon. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in. Here we go.
Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud has him on the quick hitter. And he's down. He looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Mitch Wisnowski headed back out as they'll punt it away once more. And he wants to hit his 2nd effort just as well as he hit his 1st. Baby, there's way too much behind that kick, and he knew it. That's all the way over the end zone for a touchback. The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Najee Harris. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Well, he's been perfect to that point on the drive block. First time we've seen this coverage force him into a misstep in a while.
Now, I know you hear me talk all the time, Kate, about the rhythm of an offense, right?
Yep.
And I look at it through those optics so much. But it's the same thing defensively. You've got to get a stop, see the ball hit the ground to knock them out of that rhythm.
Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Forced out to his right. Now he takes it. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs. First and 10 from the 43.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. Then he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
A gain of 2 brings up second and 8 at the 42-yard line.
We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. The Giants in control so far. We'll get back to East Rutherford after this. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're advancing it well as they face second down. Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing third and long.
Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Third and long for him here. It's on target to Johnson. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. Fighting all he could to keep his quarterback upright, but crossed the line there. That earns the holding penalty. So they get dings for the holding. Got to wonder if that changes their call as they line this up for third down. Darts looking to throw. Pushes it towards his running back, but it's going to wind up incomplete. That brings up fourth down.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas, when you watch college game to the NFL game, that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
That's taken on the 7. And he can't dig him out from deep on their own side. He's stopped inside the 10. Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
All right.
Stroud from the pistol. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Try getting it to Nico Collins. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Shotgun now for Stroud. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Colson Adebo's got it. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season. Second down, they go pass here, and it's intercepted to kill the drive.
And that is one way defensively to get your teammates off the field. That was all about anticipation. Great move there by the defender to take it away and put his offense on the field.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
Now nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Receiver gets it up. Oh, he loses the football. And the Texans grab it. He cuts it toward the rook. It's a foot race. At the 20. And Houston returns this to the end zone. Touchdown. The Texans can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Texans tie this game 7-7. after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. And it looks like he's going to opt not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 35. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now off the play action. Headed out right. Now here he goes. He's got it deep downfield. It's a New York touchdown. The Giants take the lead on the first play of the drive.
Those front office personnel people love to pair speedy wide receivers and ask their coaches to do just that. Put some play action in there. Let him go run. Because with his speed, that route is a winner, chicken dinner.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. He puts some juice. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Devon Holland comes up with it. And the Giants get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Intercepted. The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Cougar night.
Starting this drive with a design run. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Your start now. Texans closing in, and they get to him. For the 2nd straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Well, the first sack of the game, Kate, as you just called, is a big one. They're going to make this guy pay if he's trying to play too much hero ball. Got to find a way to get the ball out of your hand.
Darts looking at this 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
The Giants are set to punt. He has it at the 33. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, partner, from the 45.
Here we go.
Back to work after throwing the pick. Caught into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
So 2 minutes still to play in this 1st half, partner. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
One more.
To the air. Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
They're going to stop him after a 4-yard gain. That means first and goal is coming up.
I don't know about you, Kate, but he sure made getting that first down look really easy. A lot easier than it's supposed to be for that defense. I think they'll hear about it when they get to the sidelines.
They're going to run here. It's Mixon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Guessing everybody in the huddle on the sidelines sure want a little bit more from that run, but he didn't go backwards. Still in a great spot and can't wait to see what they do here on second and goal.
Tony.
Blitz coming for Stroud. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Running out of chances. Here's third and goal. Here's Stroud now. And the Giants are on him, and he goes down. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Flag down. This could be a free opportunity for the offense. And he's across for the touchdown. And that flag is not going to stop this celebration. They know that's an offsides call. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Texans tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
New York to the line. First and 10. Now Dart. Into traffic. Complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. The Giants moving quickly. They're in the hurry up here.
First and 10 at the 30.
On first down, here's Dart. Catch made. Tyrone Tracy. And this great effort winds up getting him well into enemy territory before he's brought down. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Going on first down, it's Dart. Throwing for the back of the end zone. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take the lead just before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid, let him run.
Extra point is up and good from Slide. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Texans 14. Jody Slye set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime. Stroud to throw on first down. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Giants might be able to get some points late after the interception.
The Giants take over first and 10 at the 42-yard line.
First down from the 42. They're Working now from the gun. Finds him on the crossing route. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. Ball on the left hash for this 41-yarder. Slide's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Return starts at the 3. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. Play action with Darts. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one, where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
2nd and 10 now. Here's Darts. Has a man on target to Johnson. He does it. Touchdown, New York. The Giants grow the lead coming out of halftime. And that right there, Brock, is a touchdown I think our fellow broadcaster Greg Olsen would be proud of. A big strike to the tight end that I don't think a lot of receivers could have pulled off and make it look as easy.
You know, a lot of times you're splitting hairs talking about the differences between tight ends and receivers at this level, because a lot of those guys, they work the same route tree and they move with the football, well, just like their receiver teammates. And they can score some lengthy touchdowns too, just like he showed off.
That one right down the middle. And the Giants take a 3-possession lead. All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. They get to him, and he loses the football. It's out! And it's picked up by the Giants. So they steal away possession and add some extra yards for their offense after that fumble return.
This really should be the last place and the last down you expect to fumble on. There's still 2, 3, maybe more to work with. Just take care of the ball. Go down when you're hit. It's set up for 2nd down.
Running quick there, and they bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When we think about safeties, I mean, it's just right in the name, right? The safety is the last line of protection in the passing game. We don't think of them as blitzers. But, Kate, let me tell you, for a safety blitz to get home, they got to be great disguisers. They can't show that blitz early. That safety didn't, and the quarterback took the brunt of the contact.
Get an even 40 out of that one. And it's good for a New York 1st down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
for left side finds Johnson. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives them a 1st and goal.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
At the 60, at the 60. Tag, go.
A counter give to Tracy. Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on 2nd and goal. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
You know, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
He gets it hit and right. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Giants capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead.
We've seen all game long how difficult it has been for this defense to try to contain this guy. Not only through the air, now 2 touchdowns on the ground. He's just been a difference maker.
Here's Slye to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants make it a 24-point ball game. All set for the kickoff. Slye with the honors. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. From the gun, Stroud. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Trying for the deep ball. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Going on 3rd down, Stroud. This connects with Schultz. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. A pickup there of 39. And it'll be a 1st down, Texans. So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Stroud throwing here on 1st. No finding his back. Mixon. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it. All right.
Mixon will not score, and he's not going to get back to the line either. I think he lost close to 3 on that play. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. And motion at tight end left. Stroud. That one's incomplete in the end zone. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup. Yeah. Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
Need a touchdown here as they line up for 3rd and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. He's got it. This will be a pickup of about 3. Is that enough to convince them to go for it here?
All you can do is shake your head sometimes. Sure, the pass play works, but they come up just an inch or 2 short for the 1st down.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And the QB keeps it on the sneak. He runs it across. Touchdown! The Texans shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. C.J. Stroud the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Stroud now bringing his guys up for this two-point attempt.
The Texans will line up for the two-point conversion.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And this is going to be caught. Getting aggressive as they trail in this game, and that takes them 2 points closer.
Texans 22.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Return starts at the 9. Finds some space. He's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. And it ends there, but a very short field awaiting them. He's out on the opposing side of the field.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
And he's going to have this one down to the 37.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
We've set it downs from the 37. On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. Brought in right side. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Second down now. They need 7. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. It's a toss fullback. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one.
It's always nice to see teams still employ a fullback. I love rewarding the big guy with some touches during a game. They earn those looks. That was a well-run route, and he showed some soft hands to bring it in.
Third down, Tracy gets it. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on a big play down to the 19. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 19-yard line.
From the red zone now. Couldn't find a completion on 1st down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10. Darts back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal. Give him 13 on that play. And now they have a 1st and goal.
First down. 1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Another give to the wideout. Man, he has been busy. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. We'll see them tackle 2nd and goal after the break. The Giants up multiple scores and on their way if they can keep this up to closing this one out.
Okay, ready?
Let's see what they want to do here. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go.
Here goes Dart to the air. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants likely locked up the win right there. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they paid the price over and over and over again.
Here's Sly to try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Giants stretch the lead to 23. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Going wide receiver run to start this series. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. To the air, Stroud. Chased out to his right. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Giants take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10.
Hey! Hey! Check, Bobcat! Check, Bobcat!
They'll go play action. Bails out of big trouble now, and the ball is out. And they scoop it up. Time to push for the line. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Well, that is not how you make the most of an opportunity when your defense gives you the football back. But the good news is, Brock, at least they get another shot.
Yeah, when you're running on the field, you feel the joy of that defense, right? They just got you a possession. They're giving you an opportunity. And thankfully, they saved the day by at least jumping on the ball.
This is caught inside the 15. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the Marcus reset.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece. He was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
10! 60 by 6, 60 by 6. Let go!
Working inside the red zone. He rolls to his right. And he will score. Touchdown, New York. The Giants put up even more points in a win.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same. Boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Here's Sly to try the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Giants grow their lead yet again.
Texans 22. Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10. They'll begin with a run by Mixon. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1.
Well, that run may not move the chains, Kate. That is such a confidence builder. Sets the tone for more play action, maybe more runs. That's exactly how you want to start a drive.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down. Mixon on the counter. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
That's certainly a spot where you could be more aggressive, Kate, if you want to take your shots. Some coaches, even the bolder ones, will take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No 3rd down required now.
Here we go. Let's go.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And this is through the midfield stripe and onto the Giants side of the field. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
And that 2nd down run is only going to manage a yard. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
All right. 18. That's it.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Texans trying to do some window dressing. To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Tony.
Here's Stroud now. It's his running back. And he works this to the 38 before going now. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the 1st down. New set of downs for him. They'll start at the 38.
And the Texans first down.
Staying between the tackles with Mixon. And they're going to be humbled here on 1st down. Going to wind up losing yards on this play.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, it came at the perfect time.
Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he was showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there will be more interceptions.
And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans putting up points in a game decided. Nico Collins with the touchdown. Point after up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans trail by 23 now.
Texans 29.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he's out of bounds, approaching the 25. Couple yards short at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Oh, Gronk, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. Jump off, caught by his back. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
We've heard it said, and I believe it to my core, football is the ultimate team sport. And a well-run screen like that is the ultimate team play because it takes all 11 doing their job.
Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. They're going to pass it here. He finds Neighbors right side. It's some space around midfield. 30. He's at the 10. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants keep adding that 4th-quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Joey Sly set to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
I should probably start ahead, boy, because I got all the heads, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rapping, pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers, pay my bills. All the folks in me, I thought it made me richer. Wasn't paying me enough.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Stroud completes it quick. He's still going at the 30. Running down the left side. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Texans making the scoreboard look a touch better. Nico Collins with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Texans trail by 23 now.
Texans 36. Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Fielded just shy of the end zone. Finds some space. He's past the 30. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. One play action with Darts. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 26. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run.
31-yard line.
Going on 1st down. It's Darts. Flushed out of the pocket. And it's incomplete, but hey, who cares? They've got the lead, and we are out of time in this one. So the Giants come away with the win. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both.